Almost wherever you travel, bananas are a very popular food. They are the fourth most valuable crop in the world and are grown in 107 nations. Ripe, roasted, dried, and even little underripe, they are all excellent. They taste fantastic on their own but also go well with yogurt, cereal, and ice cream. In addition to being one of the healthiest snacks available, bananas are sweet enough to mask the amount of nutrition they contain. But what if you consumed 2 bananas each day? We'll examine both the positive and negative effects of that habit on one's health. Although bananas are a great source of potassium, fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin B6, they should not be consumed by those who have certain medical conditions. So what will happen if you eat 2 bananas every day? Rich of potassium. Because we don't fully understand what potassium accomplishes in the body, many people are unaware of its significance. Given that it is used by every cell in the body to produce the electrical charge necessary for optimum operation, potassium is one of the nutrients that is most important to consume. Additionally, potassium helps to maintain a regular heartbeat, a healthy blood pressure, and the ability to release insulin as necessary to control blood sugar. For healthy adults, the RDA for potassium ranges from 3,500 to 4,700 mg daily. The recommended quantity may differ depending on other elements like lifestyle. However, 2 typical bananas have about 900 mg of potassium, which is a good place to start. Potassium can also be found in white beans, sweet and regular potatoes, beets, spinach, watermelon, and tomato sauce. Maintain a healthy blood pressure. You are likely aware of the significant risk that excess salt poses for high blood pressure. You might be surprised to learn that the balance between sodium and potassium is actually what helps to regulate hypertension. The kidneys, which assist maintain blood pressure by managing the quantity of fluid stored in the body, are the focal point of the process. The extra fluid that your kidneys remove after filtering your blood is sent to the bladder as urine. The sodium and potassium ratio is what causes the blood to be drawn out of excess water and directed toward the bladder. More fluid is retained and blood pressure is raised when the balance is off. Less than 2% of US adults on average get the recommended amount of potassium daily, which means many people have a high risk of developing hypertension. Lower cancer risk. Because you get your daily dose of essential nutrients without the addition of salt, sugar, food coloring, or artificial preservatives, a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables is crucial for reducing cancer risk. However, bananas are particularly beneficial since they contain a lot of vitamin C, which is essential in the battle against cancer-causing free radicals. Banana fiber is beneficial for maintaining digestive health and may lower your risk of colorectal cancer. Boost heart health. Maintaining a healthy salt and potassium balance is also crucial for heart health. According to a recent study, those who consume at least 4,069 mg of potassium daily are 49% less likely to die of ischemic heart disease, than those who consume less than 1,000 mg. However, bananas also benefit heart health in other ways. Together, the fiber, vitamin B6, and vitamin C maintain a healthy heart. Soothe upset stomach. It's likely that your doctor will have advised you to follow the BRAT diet if you've ever visited them with an unsettled stomach. The BRAT diet, which stands for bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast, consists of simple and easily absorbed foods. Because the potassium in bananas helps to maintain your electrolyte balance, they are ideal for keeping your stomach and digestive system healthy. Additionally, the fiber supports regularity. Consume nearly 30 grams of sugar. Nowadays, sugar is considered to be hazardous for your health, but bananas are an exception. The kind of added sugar that is injected into foods where it doesn't naturally exist is strongly discouraged by experts. Bananas include natural sugar as well as a good amount of fiber. Fiber helps to stabilize the impact on your blood sugar and slow digestion. Sugar and carbohydrates would otherwise burn quickly. As a result, when you need to stay energized, bananas make a good mid-afternoon snack or addition to your meals. Overdosing will take a lot of work. 2 whole bananas per day won't meet your RDA for potassium, which is a nutrient that most Americans are short in. To obtain enough potassium each day from bananas alone, you would need to consume 7 or 8 of them. However, too much potassium can also be harmful. For instance, it can kill the heart muscle. But it would take 400 bananas in one day for a healthy person to enter that danger zone. We believe the endeavor would fail due to stomach capacity long before someone consumed an excessive amount of potassium from eating bananas. So it makes sense for any healthy person to consume 2 bananas per day. Patients receiving beta blockers for cardiac problems should exercise caution because these medications elevate potassium levels. Additionally, bananas are listed as medium on the glycemic index, making a twice-daily habit unwise for diabetics. According to research, consuming a lot of potassium significantly lowers your risk of dying from any physical illness. That cushion looks nice and healthy.